Okay, perfect. So everybody that is watching this, this is Karen on my right and Ann on my left, and they
There's
have both done the
very
Skin
mug shot.
Analyzer app
Best third
and
picture.
and sent me the results, which is really great. When you get a screenshot of this, I didn't realize this. They give you the whole list. It's a good
Yeah.
idea to print it out because then you're
My
going to
God.
see it. And normally, if I had in the I see people world, I would have had you guys had answers for these things. So if you guys could send me your contact information, just text it to me. I'm 238-8622. And just go ahead and do that now. And meanwhile, Ann, what is your birthday?
11/30/67.
11/30.
How'd you do that, Kate? You just put in context.
And Karen, how about you? When's your birthday?
It's 1/21/69.
1/21/69.
So yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna share. Nan, I'm gonna share your contact with Ann.
Oh, please do.
And share contact, and then sit with Ann. And you already have mine.
I have your, well, I do have your contact.
Do you want my address?
Yeah, send me
okay,
send me like your number, your address, so it's
Okay.
all in one place. So I'll just put it on your customer card.
Okay.
And okay, so Karen, it
Yeah.
looks like you have it looks like from your skin analyzer you got normal to dry skin. Is that correct? Or would you say it's more combination?
I would say it's probably, I've got the T kind of thing. Yeah, I think so.
In
Yeah,
the winter, are you more normal to dry? In the summer, you're more combination to oily?
probably, yeah.
Okay, let's put that then. Okay, so winter and then summer. Oops, I did that wrong. That was yeah. And from your answers, Ann, it seems like you're normal to dry. Is that correct, or are you also combination?
Yeah, I've always sort of been mostly normal to dry.
Okay.
I have to say with an emphasis on the dry lately, the last couple years.
Okay.
But I have had, with wearing all of these mask stuff, I feel like my face is now a little bit more oily, and I don't know if it's just the masks, like I can't wait. I mean, I'm not like profusely going through a mask. I'm not having to change it like some coworkers are doing. But I definitely feel like there's a lot of moisture to my face with the masks now.
Yeah, you're probably getting a little bit of irritation right here and right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that we could do something about that. So that's good. We'll talk about that.
I mean, I'm pretty maybe sensitive skin. I don't react to it, but my face always feels dry, always, like now.
Okay, well, that we definitely can change. Okay, so this skin analyzer app really interesting?
Yeah.
I thought so. I was trying to get the best picture, and I thought, oh boy, I better not smile, because then it would bring up more. And I'm just like,
that's true.
I'm like, but yeah, it's hard. Our expressions, I'm not like a sleeper that faces the pillow. I know that can create lots of. I'm a side sleeper back, but I know people sleep on their face. I don't sleep on my face.
Yeah.
I don't either.
Never have.
I'm a back sleeper, but I smile a lot. So.
Yeah. Hey, listen, keep on smiling.
Yeah.
Every wrinkle. Yeah. So, they're only wrinkles, right? You can always make them look better too. Yeah. So that's good. So basically, what we're going to do today is skincare, because I don't care what you do with makeup. You don't have good makeup unless you got good skin underneath it. It's like being a painter. If you are going to create a beautiful masterpiece, you want to have the best canvas, right? So same kind of thing. So skincare is by far the most important thing. And then I will do a second appointment. I can either do both of you together or separately. You can invite friends. This is Zoom. It's easy. And we can we'll do a color appointment for your second appointment. Okay. And what I'll do today, if there's anything that you do want to purchase, and please know there's no obligation to do that. But chances are you're going to fall in love with stuff. I am the queen of payment plans. I want you to know that.
Okay.
And in your packet, I'll send you some eyeshadows, blushes, and some lip colors, so I can give you a hands-on tutorial for your color. Yeah, which is really kind of cool. I'm kind of enjoying this.
Makeup?
Exactly what you want to do. Makeup. Yeah, my sister's been asking me about. Well, she doesn't wear a lot of makeup. I don't either. I usually wear the CC cream and a little bit of blush.
Yeah.
Because I'm a minimalist. Because I play hard. You know what I mean? I'm always sweating enough anyway. But she's been looking for a good skincare regimen because she doesn't really have one. And I've used the Time Wise. I've run out of that, but I've used Origins before.
Yeah.
But I know I could definitely be exfoliating, better. Honestly, I use one of those sensitive skin, wipes on my face at night and in the morning, which is, it's easy. You can carry that if I'm traveling. It's easy.
If you're going to the gym.
Yeah, exactly.
We have, it's funny. I flew an international makeup artist into Vermont a couple years ago, and she's obsessed with the Mary Kay line. And it was so funny because when she first got asked by a national sales director, she was working in New York City, she got pregnant, she went home to Louisville, and some national sales director found out she was home and drove her crazy to do a workshop for her group. And she kept on saying, no. Finally, she says, I'll give you 20 minutes. And so she came at 7 and left at 2 in the morning.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I know. She went insane because she loved the product so much. And now she flies all over the country doing workshops.
Wow.
So anyway, she said, we have these wipes like you're talking about. She says, would you ever wash your floor without sweeping first? No, of course not. Right? Because you'd be wiping, you'd be washing dirt and dust and all that kind of stuff. So that's what your wipes are for, to sweep your face. What your cleanser is for is to get anti-aging or ingredients that are for your skin type, to cleanse those pores and be nourishing to your skin. Now, there's two things that we do. I have a real problem with wipes because they're like disposable diapers. You're going to be throwing them into the environment every day. So I travel with the wipes.
Yeah.
We have a beauty bar that takes forever to run out of. So that's what I sweep my face with.
Okay.
I use a cleanser afterwards.
Okay.
And it's amazing how much stuff comes off the second time, comes off the second time. Yeah.
And then do it the second time.
Yeah. So it's made a huge difference, because if you're not cleaning your pores properly, then there's bacteria that's getting into your skin and it's tearing down your collagen. And collagen's the stuff that keeps your skin firm. And so you guys where are you, in your 40s?
I'm 51.
51.
And
I'm a little older.
Yeah.
I call your decade the slippery slope decade.
Yeah. If we don't do something now, we're screwed. If we do something now, we're in the good.
It's better. Yeah, it's better. It's better to do it in your 50s than go, oh, really? I should have paid more attention.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, that's pretty funny. But so let's go. So we will go over the things that you guys have on your list. So Karen, let me look at your stuff. You are, your stuff is kind of saying that they want you in the Time Wise, which is for women that are between 20 and 50, and so your skin is actually, when they were reading your skin, they were reading a younger face. Isn't that good? So it says not so bad.
That's fantastic.
Woo.
Yeah. Both of you guys, they say that they want you in the Time Wise. And the advantage of TimeWise is that it's half the price of the TimeWise repair. So,
nice.
yeah. In the winter, when your skin is feeling a little drier, you might want to go for something richer. The TimeWise repair is richer. Okay. And so that is something, and it's something that as you get, further into your 50s, you may go, oh, I really want to have.
Okay.
Throw it all at me. Give me all the anti-aging I can possibly have.
Yeah.
All right. But I think TimeWise is a really good place to start. So Karen, you've already done you've used the TimeWise set before?
I have, and the set may have changed, but I've had, I know there was a gray tube and a pink tube.
Oh yeah, okay, you have the newer one.
Yeah, and then the cleanser, the larger cleanser, yeah.
Yeah, so it kind of looked like this, right?
Yep, I'm out of all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you go to something else or just started to wash your face with wipes and
actually I was using, I had Origins as a product. I had some of their moisturizer as well. So it came in a larger, more cleanser tube. So I'm just working my way through that.
Okay.
But yeah.
Put that in the shower.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Okay. So just so you won't get, won't.
Yep.
I hate to throw stuff out. Okay. So, here's a little tip, you guys. When you get to the bottom of any of these tubes, cut it down to right here. So you could actually get your fingers in it.
Yeah.
And squeeze this part of the tube over this part of the tube. It looks like it shrunk down, and you probably have 4 to 7 days left of stuff.
Wow.
Nice. Okay.
I know.
That's a good plan.
Yeah.
I really, so I lovingly called the TimeWise repair set the old lady set, and I use the old lady set when I'm home, because the bottles I'll show you. Okay, this looks like a present. This is the TimeWise repair set.
Oh yeah, it looks like some old perfume.
Yeah, it's really right. So these are pretty big.
Okay.
Right? And so it's not real I mean, there is a travel size of it, but skin, like hair, when you use a new shampoo, doesn't your hair go ooh, right? It's kind of like skin. And so the nice thing about the Mary Kay products, we have 5 skincare lines on our product line. And so when you are feeling like you want a little bit of a switch, you can switch. Like, say you want to switch out your cleanser, or you want to switch out your moisturizer, you can, and they've all been designed to work together and researched to see if they can work together. So Mary Kay does 500,000 tests in a year.
Wow.
They do the most research and development than any other cosmetic or skincare company in the world. So that's really cool.
Yeah. Nick, one question for you. So, because I have celiac disease and I can't have any gluten in any products. And that's one of the reasons why it's kind of hard for me to find. So I think I did read, though, Mary Kay is gluten-free for most of the product. Okay. I did
research that for another celiac client, and the Miracle Set was appropriate for her. Okay. Did you have any reaction when you used it the last time?
You know what? I found out I had celiac disease 2 years ago. So I haven't really had it since. You know what I mean? So I haven't really tried it since.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to make sure. My doctor told me, like, you really just need to avoid gluten at all costs. You know what I mean? And that means skincare, shampoo, soaps, and all that kind of stuff. So just wanted to make sure that I was good to go.
God, the things that we have to worry about. Jeepers, creepers.
I know.
Through the skin, we absorb stuff through the skin.
Exactly.
You must feel so much better now that you're not eating wheat and all that stuff.
Oh my God, yeah. I didn't eat a lot of it, but it's amazing, the gluten.
What snuck in,
for, breads and stuff. And
yeah.
I'm Italian, my God. And I've been celiac all my life, like 100%.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know it.
God, better late than never, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so both of you guys, so this summer, Karen, I think that I would start you on the Miracle Set for combination to oily, which has a purple swish. If you have normal to dry skin, there's a little pink swish on the back of their products, okay? And I would put you in the normal to dry, okay? So you've got your cleanser, okay? It's a cleanser, mask, toner, and skin brightener all in one step, which is really efficient. And then, you know what I love about this day and night cream, both the Time Wise Repair and the Time Wise, is day is pink and night is gray. So you don't have to put your glasses on to see which one you're grabbing. You know, when I'm in the shower without my glasses and the shampoo and the conditioner are the same bottle, I'm like, why did they do that?
Yeah, that's good marketing right there.
Yeah, it was very smart on. And then of course there's a little eye cream, which is a very light eye cream. I use this eye cream during the day, and I use the Time Wise Repair one at night. You don't have to be that fancy, but the skin around, feel the skin around your eyes right here, okay? And now feel the skin right here. Doesn't it feel different?
Oh yeah, so delicate up here.
Yeah, it's so delicate. It's only 1/8 the thickness of the rest of your skin underneath your eyes, and it's not as porous. So you want to put the eye cream on before you put your moisturizer on, because your eye area is only going to take so much. So get something that's specially formulated for that delicate skin, so it will do something. All right. Okay. All right. So that's the Miracle Set, and I love that. That's so efficient. And all right, now Karen, they suggest, and I don't think this would be a good thing in the winter, but in the summer it's going to be great. This is the clear proof mask. So there's a little exfoliation that you got going on in your it's gentle enough to use morning and night for both of you guys. But this is going to be a once to twice a week thing. I have to show you a picture of this man that somebody took. I don't know where I found it, but oh, it's really something. Photos. Here we go. And albums.
We need that strip.
Mary Kay.
It's weird, and you got nothing there.
Okay, here we go. Mary Kay products. Okay, are you ready for this, people?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called Macne.
Look at this guy's nose.
Oh my God.
So the one over to my right is maybe your left is his gross nose, and then that's the mask, and look how it cracked all up to really work in there, and then look how clean his nose is afterwards.
Oh my God.
It's insane. So that is really pulling out. I mean, that's a pretty gross picture, but it's really showing you how that pulls the impurities out. Love putting it on with this little plastic thing, because you just take the mask, you put it on the plastic thing right here, and then apply it to your face, and you're not getting all goopy with getting gray stuff in your fingernails. You let that sit for like 15 minutes, watch TV, do the computer, zen out, do whatever you want. And that's really great. I think both of you guys had that. Yep. And then you both had, oh, wait a minute. Nope. Oh, yeah, you both had pore minimizers. So again, in the summertime, that is a little, I pulled out everything you guys needed. This is the pore minimizer, and it's a light serum type of thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And it goes into, nothing, so it doesn't show.
Okay.
That as we get older, our pores, like everything else, sag a little bit. You don't want to close your pores. You guys are nurses, so you know this, right? But you want to have them tighter, because the saggier they are, the more crap it's going to get in there. So that's what the pore minimizer would be for. And then
would that go on before the moisturizer, or was that go on after?
Yes. Okay. Serums go on after. The rule of thumb on anything that after you wash your face, all of your stuff should go from the lightest to the heaviest.
Okay.
All right. That's a really good rule of thumb if you get confused. So serums are lighter than moisturizers, so they always go on before moisturizers. Okay.
Got it.
And it just depends on what you want and how much you want to do. You know, like I know that you were complimenting Hella on her beautiful skin. Yeah. And the reason why she's got beautiful skin is because she does shit tons of stuff. Excuse my but she does tons of stuff on her face, as I do on my face. I'm 66. So, you know, it will, you know, you know, the person who goes to the gym every day has a better body.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I saw on my first one, they had that mask, you know, that, what is it? The lifting biocellulose mask.
Oh my God. This thing.
You have it on yours too.
This is the most expensive thing Mary Kay makes, just saying. I'm a really good salesperson, aren't I? But okay, so there's 4 of these. But if you went to a spa, like at Top Notch, how much would you pay for a facial?
I don't go there. Helen and I are supposed to go there. Yeah.
Well, a friend of mine has a birthday in October, and they almost always have a special there. But even with 25% off, we're spending $150 on treatment.
Right.
Yeah. And then, of course, they want you to buy product. But so anyway, there's 4 of these things, and it's like a little gel Phantom of the Opera kind of thing. Let me get into my this thing and see if I can
lay it on your face. Yeah, I'd like to do that.
It's really neat. I do it once a month, and then I also do it when I have a big event, like a wedding or something like that, or a bar mitzvah. Oh, so the oi thing, this is so funny that you said oi. I'm like, so I called Hella. I said, is Karen Jewish? She goes, no. So I said, how did you learn that word? So anyway, when Ariella, her daughter, was a year old, she came in. I used to be in the retail business, and she came into my store, and my manager used to wait on her. I didn't even know her. And so Cindy got a phone call, and she said, wait on Hella, you're going to love her. I said, okay. And so as Hella's wheeling Ari into the dressing room, I said, oh, what a sweet kepi, which is Yiddish for head. And because she had this little cute little bow on her head. And so Hella goes, her Jew radar, beep, beep, beep. She said, kepi? And she said something Yiddish. I laughed. And so
that is funny.
How did you ever get the name Nan Patrick and be Jewish? But my grandfather said it was changed when they went through Ellis Island.
Yeah, there you go.
A lot of names were changed going through Ellis Island.
Yeah.
So, so that's my oi story with Hella.
That's great.
Okay, so I want to see. I know this would be in before and afters. I have all of my pictures sort of categorized because you can go crazy, right? Trying to find pictures all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this is interesting. Okay, this is me, all right? The one that has the darker circles under my eyes, more shadowing. This is exactly the same light. And that one's the before picture. The brighter picture is after doing that mask.
Wow.
Isn't that interesting?
Damn.
So then let's see. I think, okay, here's a picture of what it looks like when it's on. See, it's Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, yeah.
It is very Phantom of the Opera.
So what that does, what you do is it's lined in 2 things of linen. Okay. And so you pull one thing off, place it on your face like this. Yeah. And then you hold it and you pull the other thing off and then replace it on your face. Okay. And there's eye flaps if you want to zen out. I always use these eye petals there so my eyes, so I can be open. I can't zen out. I can't meditate. My mind starts to wander and, so I usually work on the computer or read a book or talk on the telephone or clean up my kitchen or something very zen-like. And it doesn't matter. You take it off and you go, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Right. Yeah. Okay. So I like that. So those are the Those are the best. So when you do this, like once a month, I'll send you my spa experience and the steps you take, because then you don't get confused.
Perfect.
So I have a nurse in my unit that was doing all of these. She called them her spa experiences, and she was like so successful with it, kept on talking. I'm like, okay, I'm coming over to your house next time you do a spa experience, and I'm gonna have a spa experience. So we did it, and I said, okay, I have all this stuff, I use all this stuff, but my skin has never felt so good. And she said, have you ever used it all at once? I went, so that's why when you go and you spend your $200 at a spa, your skin is feeling great, because they've super nourished your face.
Yeah.
So you've cleansed your face, you've exfoliated your face. So you've either, let's see, do both of you guys, wait a minute. I think Anne had, no, they both had you using the exfoliator, the charcoal mask. So after you use the charcoal mask, that's when you would use the cellulose mask, because your skin is clean, you've exfoliated dead skin cells. No sense nourishing dead skin cells, right?
Right.
Yeah. And so you're nourishing your clean, fresher skin, and then afterwards you put on serums or moisturizers.
Yeah.
Okay. It's really and once you do it a couple of times, you go, I don't need this list. But all right. So another thing that they have the skin supplement, these eye patches. They are really good. I love these babies. So this is a cap that keeps it fresh. There's a little spoon that you can use or you can use your fingernails to get them out. And and they're like little gel things. And so I put them on here, and I also put them on here, because this is the only part of my face that has kind of wrinkly things. And it drives me nuts. If I wasn't so afraid of surgery, I might have a little lift there, but I'm too afraid. And so anyway, that is where I use those. And that's kind of fun. So I use those more often than once a month. I try to do these a couple times a week. And when I'm not using the eye mask, I use the eye gel, which really does a really good job of depuffing your eyes. You can see it. I still have a little bit of puffiness. You should see me without makeup, though. It shows a lot more. So this is something I like to put on, and then I brush my teeth, and then I wash it off. And then, you can put it on and keep it on too. So those are all your things. Now the serums that they suggested for both of you guys is Serum Plus C. Which one of you guys are who's a coffee drinker? Anybody a coffee drinker?
Oh yeah, that's me.
I drink a cup a day.
Okay. So, when you have that first sip of coffee, it's kind of like an moment. That's what the Serum Plus C is like for my skin. Now, of course, because I am in my 60s, I like to give myself the biggest boom. And the biggest boom that we've got in serums is our lifting serum. They don't recommend that for either one of you guys. Your skin is young enough. Isn't that nice that you don't need like the old ladies?
Okay, but we're on that slippery slope, remember. We're on that slippery slope.
Yeah, you're on that slippery slope. So anyway, Serum Plus C gives your collagen a boost. So all of this stuff, with the 3D time-wise set, 3D stands for defend, delay, and deliver. So the whole 3D thing is designed to go, wait a minute, bacteria, you're not getting into this girl's pores. We are not going to let you tear down her collagen. This gives that collagen an extra boost. So if you want to do that, you're in a good decade to do that. So, and even doing all this stuff, I use 2 cleansers. I have this little zit here that I can't keep my hands off of. So we have a acne line. I use one of the products in the acne line to keep that really clean, purify that. I use the tone correcting serum. I use the lifting serum. I like to travel with the Serum Plus C because it feels so good. It's like that first sip of coffee. And I use the eye gel, and I use eye cream, and I use lip exfoliator and lip balm, and you should see all the stuff I do on my lips to make my lipstick stay on.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not. I wonder what Hella does.
Hella
does everything. Yeah.
She probably uses a lip primer, but her lipstick is pretty uncanny that way it stays on. She does use a lip liner. Lip liner is a really good way to keep your lipstick on. So But I always look at her lips and go, how come her lipstick hasn't like gone anywhere?
Right.
Yeah, she is legit. Look, her face is like perfect. Like crazy perfect.
Wow.
Yeah. And one of the things that I will tell you, I didn't pull it out. I'm so good about pulling all the stuff that was on your list, but there's something that looks like it's a little black thing that kind of looks like this little spray bottle, and it sets your makeup. Oh my God. My stepdaughter got married on a 90-degree night. Oh my God. And the reception was in a barn, and there was no air conditioning in there. We were dripping with sweat. Well, at the end of the day, I snapped a picture of my stepdaughter and my daughter, who I had done with the Mary Kay makeup, and sprayed the crap out of them. And my niece did not have a Mary Kay makeover. I'm sure she did not use the setting spray. And her makeup had sweated completely off, and Liza and Amy had a glow, but they still had the makeup on.
See, that's like the worst. Like, once you get into like makeup, that's like, to me, that's like the worst. Like, how do you deal with that? Like, and if you don't have some
that'll be our second session,
and to set like that would make me not want to put it on the next day.
Yeah, that's right.
But although I need that, I need to sort of hide some of these skin things. But I like to make my skin feel better first.
Yeah. Now,
for sure.
And are you wearing any kind of foundation?
No.
Okay.
I haven't used foundation probably, I want to say, probably 10 years. I mean, last time I had makeup and skincare, I was in Boston. It was probably about 10 years ago. And I did that Trish McAvoy stuff.
Yeah.
Which was a good regime. I had my makeup and I had my kit, and I really was buying in, but the regime felt good. You know what I mean? Like the cleaner felt good. I don't know that the makeup was perfect for me. Certainly as time went on, I felt like it was
matty.
No, like, I don't know if it was matting, but it didn't absorb, like, especially on my forehead. Like I felt like it was drying out here.
Wrong formula for you.
Probably. I'm not sure what it was, but it was good when I was and had it done. But as I used it, it didn't work well with me. Yeah. Maybe I was doing something wrong, but maybe my skin changed. I don't know.
It could be all of the above. So the skincare, the foundation is your last step. Now, Karen, you're obsessed with CC cream, right?
I do like it.
I love CC cream. It is definitely something I almost wear every day, whether like today I have CC cream on because I'm going to go kayaking this afternoon, and I had to look real cute for you guys. So, thank you so much. So nothing like fishing for a compliment, right? So I started with foundation primer. So I have a client that was concerned about sunscreen ingredients. And so I called, Mary Kay has a medical department that you call. Yeah. And I had too many questions. So I finally ended up talking to a scientist, and I ended up talking to the head of research and development at Mary Kay. He was great. And he says, while we're on the subject of sunscreen, you're supposed to use a teaspoon on your face to get the right perspective. I'm like, that's too much. Nobody's going to use that much. He goes, I know it. I said, you know what, Terry, if with the foundation primer and the sunscreen, your moisturizer has sunscreen in it. Your foundation primer has sunscreen in it, and your CC cream has sunscreen in it. By the time you use all three of those, you're going to be pretty close to your You're going to be close to your teaspoon. So this feels like a little silicone, little sheen of silk that goes on your face. I used to put it on with my foundation brush, and then I found it was so hard to clean the makeup out of my foundation brush, I went back to my fingers. Isn't that interesting? So that says something about how it adheres to the foundation, right?
Right.
So you take about a large pea, you put it on your fingertips like this, and you just sort of blend it all around your face. Make sure you feel that it's good, make sure it's on your nose, and I put a little under my eyes, and all around my mouth. So that's your foundation primer. Then if you're going to paint your walls with your fingers or with a brush, which way are you going to get a smoother read?
With a brush.
Right? So we have two brushes for liquid foundation. This one gives you heavier coverage, and this one gives you lighter coverage. I sell 1 million of these and a little bit of these, okay? So I have both open, so when I'm too lazy to have washed this, the next day, I'll use, this is my emergency one. Okay. So,
me too. I don't know if you ever used a brush.
So anyway, what you do is you take a couple of things like this. This is smaller than, I take 2 pumps of the CC cream, and then I take this brush, like so, and then I just start to go all around my face. And I try not to lift the brush, because the more contact I'm having with my skin, the better.
Yeah.
And, and it's very layerable, and I didn't even put foundation primer on, but this is a little bit light.
That's what I like about the CC cream. I do like
this is the lightest liquid foundation Mary Kay makes.
Yeah.
And then and it's less color specific, so that's easy. Then we have another foundation that is for fancier. Like, if you guys, do either one of you guys do a lot of video calling?
Yeah, I'm on Microsoft Teams a lot.
Yeah.
For work, because I manage psychiatry, and it's a bit of we all look like crap.
Yeah, I mean, I'm shocked. You're gonna look. People are gonna go, "What is she doing?" That's really. So if you do a little bit of I take the matte, and I have fairly dry skin, normal skin certainly normal skin in the summer, but if I'm on a video call, I'm going to use the matte foundation over my CC cream. All right. Just to give me it's more color specific, and it also makes my skin less shiny.
Yeah. Okay.
For video calls. And you don't want to have shiny skin for video calls.
Yeah.
And if you front light your face and you have foundation on, you are going to look so much better than everybody else. Throw a little lipstick on. You don't even, we're going to go over makeup in your next thing, but a little lipstick and foundation. Yeah. There's a skincare reason for foundation too. It keeps the crap in the environment out and the moisturizer in. So it's really.
Don't do one without the other, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, once you're doing all this effort to clean your pores and then go out into the world and go, okay, bacteria, come at me.
Right.
You're much more vulnerable. So it's kind of like going out into the, sun without sunscreen. You're going to get.
Absolutely.
Well, I can't believe how fabulous all of our sunscreens are. Anything that Mary Kay makes that has an SPF has gotten the seal of approval from the Skin Cancer Foundation.
Nice.
There are not too many companies that can make that claim, because it's a very expensive and rigorous test, and most companies don't have the resources to comply with all that stuff. But Mary Kay wanted it and got it, and so they're really, really on it. They're just so sweet.
They've been doing it for a long time too.
Yeah.
Been around.
Mary Kay's been a long time.
Some of the things I just absolutely love about Mary Kay, I had a very militant client from Minnesota send me a picture of a woman in a pink Cadillac taking down a Black Lives Matter poster.
Oh my God.
She and her husband, she goes, I hope Mary Kay's going to do something about this. I'm like, oh, I said, what a moron. What is wrong with her that she was in a pink Cadillac and did this? Oi. And so speaking of oi, right? And so and so she says, I hope they do something. I said, I don't know. I said, I don't think there's anything about taking down signs that are in our contract that they could stand on.
Right.
And then, and so there was this huge, because of this comment, and she put this comment on my timeline, and it went on and on and on and on. So many of my friends were like commenting on it. And so then another gal who actually is Black and lives in a beauty consultant in Vermont found a comment where Mary Kay, let me read it to you because I think it's so, I thought it was so cool.
Look at that. Funny.
Let's see. Oh, here we go. It says Mary Kay's response. So this was the picture of the lady taking down.
Yep.
Yeah, looks like a white Cadillac, but it's a pink Cadillac. Okay. Mary Kay's response: the golden rule, respect, and making others feel important are the founding values here at Mary Kay and are expected by every independent beauty consultant that represents our brand. After looking into this situation, we will be severing our relationship with this individual.
That makes sense. I'm thankful.
And I was like, wow, Mary Kay, that's a big stand.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was brave of them because I'm not sure if they could be up for a lawsuit on that, First Amendment rights and everything. Right. But I was very proud of them for making that stand. And so, this woman is going to not only lose her ability to sell Mary Kay, but she loses a Cadillac. And, Cadillac drivers are making over $100,000. So she's losing a big business.
That is big.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So,
all right.
Yeah.
So, so
the moral of the story is leave other people's signs alone.
Right. You can have an opinion, but keep it to yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or put your own sign up and go.
Exactly.
If you want to say something else, it's like
think about the greater good, really.
Right.
So I'm going to need some product.
Okay. Let me get your sheet up there.
Yeah. And do you want me to pay over Zoom right now? We won't record that though, right?
We won't record that. You know what we can do? You can text it to me in 2 different pieces or something like that.
Okay.
Or I take Venmo, or you can send me a check, whichever you prefer.
Okay.
Okay. So, all right, Karen. So, let me just go over all this stuff. Okay. So we can, so you can get some prices. All right. The most important thing, and you might want to start with pieces of this. I'm not objecting to, like sometimes you can get too much stuff and then you don't do anything because you're overwhelmed, right?
Yeah, that's my problem. I get that problem a lot.
So I kind of think that I would like to get you started on the Miracle Set. Okay, so that's your cleanser, day and night cream, and your moisturizer. Yes. And that set is $110, all right? And then you've got your foundation set, which is the primer, CC cream, and the brush, and that's $54.
Yep, that's good.
All
but
right.
I do want to get the charcoal mask though.
Okay. All right, so let's just write this down. We've got the Miracle set, and we're going to do combination to oily. And in the winter, if you feel like your skin's a little dry,
we'll change
the normal to dry one. If you're not out of the combination to oily, no big deal. You just put it under your sink and pull it out next summer. It has a 3-year shelf life.
Okay.
Anything with SPF has a 1.5-year shelf life, but you still have enough time to. Okay. So my guess is your CC cream is you're using a light to medium, right?
I am. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So the CC set. 2 and the charcoal mask. Do you want to do the applicator for the charcoal mask?
Sure.
Okay.
And then the serum plus C.
Okay. Yeah, that's a really good one. Love that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And yeah, that's great. Is there anything else that you want to do, or we will wait until the next time?
No, I kind of want to do the cellulose.
The cellulose mask.
I kind of want to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Split
that is great.
Yeah. Is that I mean, that's a pretty good starter right there, right?
It's a beautiful starter. You're going to give yourself this beautiful thing. And I'm going to send you a sample,
Okay.
a one thing of this, so you can do this when you do your spa experience.
Okay, great.
Let me just write that down. Sample of eye patch.
This looks different.
Yeah, it just, so if you go back here and you go to, where's your analyzer? Let's go to your analyzer here. Right here. Oh, no.
See it?
Yeah. Analyzer. And then we'll do this.
Technology.
Your regimen right here. Okay. So this is your regimen. We'll move up to the repair. We pretty much had the same things, Anne. You know what I mean?
You had similar things.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny when I've done this without makeup and with makeup just to see how the thing reads me. I get such a better report when I have makeup on.
Oh, yeah. I know that was one of my questions. I should probably do this without makeup, right, Nan?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
Ew.
This is
So
not.
I have
good.
a couple of things that I was using from Ulta that I just got some more of. It's a Derma E. It's got vitamin C in it. It's a cleaning paste, and then there's a mask. I haven't started that. And then there's a serum that has that hyaluronic acid. And then there's moisturizer. So I have that set still.
You have something with hyaluronic acid? That's going to dry your skin out. I would probably nix that.
Yeah, I mean, it feels okay when you put it on. It feels tight. Yeah. And then I put the moisturizer on it, and then it's fine. You know, but I think it's got vitamin.
Your skin is feeling dry, so I probably would ditch that product.
So I mean, for me, I would like something that I can do, something doable. You know, like time-wise, but I'd love for my skin to feel better and look better at the same time. But I definitely feel like I don't spend any time with my eyes right now at all. Like I'm definitely, since the night shift changed, I'd love to do something with my eyes too.
We're going to definitely give your eyes a boost. First of all, these eye patches, I think would be really key for you. And on a daily basis, you know what we could do is I could send you a patch sample too. But I would absolutely start with the eye gel, because you can use it morning and night, and it is just delightful, and it's only $16. It's really going to give your eyes a lot of nourishment.
So in the regular cream, and I definitely have noticed some of that like pore stuff around my nose. Like Karen, you don't have any of that.
I don't have any.
But I've got like pores right around here, like that are not clean, and not having a cleanser. Like I just have this paste, and then that.
Yeah, well, this charcoal mask is really going to pull out the blackheads.
Yeah, I mean, I've never had that before. Like, now having it, it's weird for me.
Well, that's probably because of the mask and no foundation.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no foundation. Haven't had foundation forever. But what would you recommend to start, like to make sure that it feels good? You know what I mean? Like for me, that I got to get my face feeling better, like feeling better. And
I would do the Miracle Set in normal to dry. Okay. I would do the charcoal mask to really, clean out your pores. And I would do the eye gel.
Okay.
Yeah.
And none of this stuff has the vitamin C in it, though, right? Like I love vitamin C, but
you do love vitamin C.
Well, good for me, but
you know what we have, which I love. Now you do need a serum for it, and you might want to use the pore reducer for it. But these, and I hate to tell you this, I ordered a ton of them because I love them. But Mary Kay has low sales on them, and they're not dumb. They take stuff away if it's got low sales. And so probably because, I don't know, people buy them and then they forget to use them. But it comes in a little packet of these, and it's a little plastic square. So let me show you. See, there it is. And so I put it in the palm of my hand, like so. I put a little water, and I really start to mush it around. And I take, now this gets, serums have smaller molecules, so it gets into your pores better. So it gets combined with the serum. So you can take serum plus C. This is pure vitamin C right here.
Oh, wow.
When something is pure vitamin C, not in a cream, it's a lot more, gives you a lot more punch than, you know, there's vitamin C in the serum, and it's really good about, you know, fighting collagen, but it doesn't, it's much more effective when you use it with the C squares. So anytime vitamin C is in a cream, it's
diluted.
It just gets diluted, yeah.
So and you put that patch, where do you put that? Like just anywhere on your face? Yeah,
so you mush it all around, and it loves to adhere to the palm of your hand. So I use the back of my thing, and I add more water, and then the serum and more, and then I apply it on, I take it like this and I apply it on my face, and then I take more water, and then I use 2 serums, so I take that second serum and put it on. So it really, sometimes, my skin definitely looks smoother when I wear foundation, but sometimes, and the only reason that I have 2 sunspots here and here, now they're covered up with makeup, so you can't really see them, but that's the only way I know that I don't have foundation on. It's like, oh yeah, right, I gotta do foundation, because my skin, from using the C squares, I think is pretty darn smooth. Because that's and I use our even tone correcting serum, so that also helps. But
I've got a lot of sunspots from running, running distance, even with sunscreen on, in a hat.
It's
just not reapplying, but
we got most of our sun damage by the time we were 18.
Yep.
And back in those days, Bain de Soleil was a big deal, and it had SPF 4.
Right.
And when I was a kid, we used to put baby oil on and then put reflectors on an aluminum dock. That was good.
So what do you think? I should start with just the serum and then work towards the squares, or like?
No, I would really like to just see you get the Miracle Set and the
clay mask.
Yeah.
How often do you take to use the mask?
Twice a week.
Twice a week is ideal.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I would do the CC cream set to protect your pores.
And how would I know it's just color for that? And like
you're a light to medium.
You would be light to medium.
Yeah.
I'm a lot lighter than you are.
You're really.
And if you guys wanted to have a more specific, I could come over with a mask and just color swatch you. That is the one disadvantage. I can do it on video, and of course anything that you get with Mary Kay is 100% buyback guarantee. So if there's a wrong color, I can always say take it back. And anything that you try with this product line, do know that it is 100% buyback guarantee. You don't have to feel bad that I'm taking something back, because I just email Mary Kay and say she doesn't like it. This is the reason why, and I can pick out anything I want at that time of equal value. Awesome. So it's a beautiful system. I love that. If I could have had returned stuff in the store, I would have been a lot more generous about returns.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I hated it. Oh, one lady one time bought a $500 dress, and the next week she brought it back, and I'm like, what happened? She goes, I I was 3 hours away and realized my dress was in the closet. And this was not a fancy woman, and she was never going to wear this dress. I had to refund her money. It's like,
that's hard.
That killed me.
Wow, I bet.
Yeah, that was funny.
All right, so let's do that. And
okay, so the miracle set.
And then how long would it take to get to us?
I'm gonna. Where are you guys?
I'm right on Brooks Avenue in Burlington.
Oh, you're right around the corner from my uncle. I can drop it off to you today.
Awesome.
Yeah. And where are you?
I'm in Mallett's Bay, but I'm
here.
I could always pick it up here. Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you guys hang out for a little bit, I will just put this order together and run it right over to you.
Awesome.
I think I might have a check.
Or I can just pay for it. You can just pay me.
Or I actually have cards in the car too. So if it's easier to do a card.
Yeah. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah. I got my card.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't do Venmo, but I can.
I haven't done Venmo.
If you don't.
My daughter made me do Venmo. She goes, Mom, you're so old fashioned. You have to do it. And people who like it, love it.
I know.
I mean, I can understand why you guys wouldn't have Venmo, but boy, if you were gonna ever be any kind of vendor, man, it's
right. I know.
It's really neat. It's very convenient.
Yeah, my daughter, I have done it like one time. I'm like,
yeah, I can give you a card too. I can go get my card in the car here.
Okay, yeah, you guys, if you want to do that, you can text me it, your card, and then text me another one with your expiration date and another one with the 3-digit magic code.
Okay.
Awesome.
See, number 2. Okay, so Anne, I've got the miracle set and the foundation set, the charcoal mask.
Did you say anything on eye? Did I say anything?
Yeah, you kind of are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, there.
Yeah. It's no good. Out of my head.
How did you get that?
The hair falls out.
Oops, this is
wait.
Did you want to do this little eye gel?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that would be really good for you since you specifically said. And I'm going to be sending you the eye patches. I'll send you a sample of the eye patch so you can try it, see if you like it. All right. So I'll put that all together, and then I'll text you the amount so you'll know, and then you can text me back.
Yeah, I just text you in 3 different texts: the card, the expiration, and the.
Okay. And did you say you're Karen in the text? Because I'll get confused.
I'll do that right now. I just put my name on the last. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
It doesn't matter.
I see it coming through. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Yeah.
Let me go grab that.
All right. So super.
This is great.
All right, so let's pick a time that we can do your makeup.
Okay.
All right.
So Nan, I think you actually know Mindy Evnen as well.
I love Mindy Evnen. You know, it's funny, Mindy and Hella are 2 of my best friends.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, Mindy, she actually had you come in, and I had a bunch of my employees. This was probably 5 years ago.
I remember going up to the office for something.
5 or 6 years ago. Yeah, we had you come in. Yeah.
You remember?
I think that's the last time I had the Time Wise.
Did you? Oh, then you had the old set.
I did.
Did you work with Chris Conrad?
No.
Oh, I loved her.
You know,
she worked up there.
I heard of her. I never met her. Yeah.
She must have been gone by the time that you started working there.
Yeah.
I used to go up to make deliveries to her, and there was never just, here, Chris, here's your stuff. It was always at least a 10-minute conversation about something very pithy and interesting. She was wonderful. Yeah, really miss her.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So let's see here. So the next session, I mean, I could do next weekend. Same deal if you want.
Okay, that's good because I want to give you at least a week
Yeah. Okay.
to see if you've got anything. So yeah, okay. So August 1st.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Anna, can you
do you like this 9 o'clock time?
I do actually. Yeah.
Okay.
You do next weekend, Saturday, 9 o'clock.
Let me double check.
We can do separate ones too, Anna, if you're not available.
I think so. I don't think I'll be in the area.
Okay.
It's possible we might be doing some camping next weekend.
Okay.
But let me say yes to that now.
Okay, say yes to it. And if we need to do a separate session from Karen, that's fine.
Yeah, that's great.
And feel free to invite friends. You'll get free stuff for doing that.
Awesome. Did we add some sort of serum or no? We didn't add a serum.
We did not, but you know what? I'd like to have you just do this without the serum now. And then at your second appointment, let's readdress talking about serum plus C plus the C squares. Okay?
Gotcha.
Because it's a lot of product to start with, and I don't want to overproduct you.
Yeah, that's a problem with me too, yeah.
Yeah. A confused mind does nothing, right?
Exactly.
And you know what? I'm doing Noom for to keep
keep the weight
off in check. Yeah, the pandemic started. Everybody else gained 15 pounds, and I lost 10. So
that's fantastic.
It was good. But anyway, so they have a lot of psychological stuff on there, and sometimes I screenshot it and talk about this stuff in my trainings. Nice. And they said today, and this really hit me, that the enemy of good is perfection.
Yeah, it's so true.
Isn't that interesting?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah.
So this is why I thank you guys for letting me record you, because that I'm sure my beauty consultants are going to look at this and go, she's not that great. So it's yeah.
All right. So, I appreciate it.
Yeah, this is fun. You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. And once I'm paying attention here, and
it couldn't have happened at a perfect time, because my sister's been talking about, I really got to get a skin regimen going. I'm like,
I know that is.
And I happen to be running out of my CC cream, and I'm like, okay, I need to do that. I'm like, hello.
Well, and it's
I need some help. Yeah.
It's so important to start feeling good about your skin too. I've always talked about it, but I have lost that. What's that word? That follow through. To have good skin, to treat your skin well.
Well, it's because
then to look,
you sacrifice. You got to do everything else for everybody else, and then your last person is you.
Yeah.
And what do the airlines tell you? They always tell you put that mask on first before you're useful enough to help anybody else. If you're dead, what's the point, right? Exactly. Not that good skincare is going to make you be alive or dead, but I think that there's a point of taking care of yourself that. First of all, if you're taking care of yourself, that's what your kids are watching.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And, I think that's one of the things I definitely got from my mother. She was very, she drove a nice car. She wore nice clothes. She wore makeup. Mm-hmm. She definitely, I don't know what she did at night when she took her makeup off. It took her 45 minutes. I think it took her 45 minutes because I used to like to sit in the corner. There was a little heater in her little dressing area that the hot air would blow out, and it felt cozy. And I'd talk and talk and talk, and she would, probably, if you get a teenage daughter that's sitting around and talking to you, you're not going to go, okay, it's time for bed now. So I think maybe that's why I took her 45 minutes. But I think that was really good to see that was modeled.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. Nan, so my daughter is 22, and she lives out of a bag. She's a coach, she's a major athlete, and I'd like to see her get in some regiment now. You know what I mean? So
good idea.
She's confident. She probably has a couple of friends that they dabble in makeup and stuff like that, but I don't know if they really have a good skincare regimen.
20-year-olds tend to really think makeup is the end all and be all. They haven't seen any aging, so they go, oh, what do I need that for?
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, it makes such a difference. I would love to do a session. Where does she live?
So she actually lives with her brother in Shelburne, but I could certainly have them here or whatever. But I really would like to get her started on something that's manageable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she could feel confident with, and it actually would protect her skin as well, because she's out in the sun all the time. You know what I mean?
I would love to do a session with her.
Sports. She does summer sports, spring sports, winter sports, because she's an athlete. She's a hockey player. She's a lacrosse player. She's a field hockey,
she definitely needs to be protecting her skin. She's out there.
Yeah.
And also, it's funny. I think, I asked in my VIP Facebook group the other day, what do you guys take more care of, your face or your skin? Almost everybody says face.
Yeah.
But boy, your body takes a beating out there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, body lotion's really essential.
Yeah. She's got good skin. I just want her to make sure that it stays that way,
Yeah.
So,
yeah, for sure.
She'll probably hate me for doing this,
I'm
but
surprised she hasn't done. Does she do sunscreen?
She does do some sunscreen, yeah.
Well, you know what? Ask her if she'd be willing to do a session.
Yeah.
And then if she says yes, send me her contact information. I'll set up a time with her.
Okay.
And if you want to hop on and listen, you're more than welcome. So you don't even have to be in the same place to do it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, this is great.
So, and then also too, Ann, if you, what I'll do is I'll send you both an invite for Zoom. So if you don't feel like schlepping over next Saturday, you could just do it from your house and just get on your own computer, and it'll be easy.
Well, that's exciting. It's exciting to try something new.
Yeah. It's really going to be fun.
It's all about the feel, and then like foundation always felt so masky.
It didn't match. Yeah. That's one reason why I'm a minimalist too. Is like, and the CC screen has worked for me. Like, it's easy.
I've heard a lot of people talk
look
about
better
that.
when I have it on. You know what I mean? I just look like I've not just gotten out of bed. I've actually done some work on myself. Yeah.
Yeah. And part of the reason why part of foundation looking natural is that, one, you pick the right formula, and two, you apply it correctly.
Exactly.
Speaking of the brush, I don't know what I did.
Oh, yeah. You got to throw that brush in too.
Yeah, I will for both of you guys. So the brush is, you want to clean it every single time you use it. All right. So I have that very expensive Dawn antibacterial soap underneath my sink, and I just put it on my fingertips and clean it like this and rinse. You want to rinse it and clean it with the bristles going down, so the water doesn't get into this part of the brush and ruin it.
Okay.
All right. I just clean it out every single day, then let it, hang over your sink like that so it can dry for about a half an hour. Then you can stick it wherever you stick it.
All right. Awesome.
All right. But you just want to keep that clean, because it's like you don't want to wash your face with dirty hands. You don't want to put foundation on with a dirty brush.
Yeah.
Ooh,
okay.
Yeah. That's not
All
good.
right. All right. So I'm going to. So we got 9:00 next Saturday.
Yep.
And if you guys want to invite any friends to join, referrals are the lifeline of my business. And no kidding, now I can't. I mean, I thanked Hella a million times for introducing you, because before I didn't really worry about referrals that much, but in this, because I'm such an extrovert person, it's like no big deal to have a little chit chat with anybody.
Yeah.
But
right.
First of all, I'm not out as much, and then everybody's wearing a mask. And if I came within a 10-foot, you don't want to break that distance barrier. So referrals are very important to me. So if you know of any women that would love my services, I would love the referral. And
Absolutely.
We'll do.
Yeah, super.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you so much.
Guys, I'm going to see you really soon.
The product.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Oops. There we go. Now then.